Wonder where me come from. Let me stop me, but there's still no response. Oh, I wonder where me come from. Wake up, people! Wake up, people! Wake up, people! Wake up, people! The people are break. That we come for something straight. We come for something straight. Style and substance. Where we come from? Anybody here? Yeah, wonder where we come. Response. Yay! Run for so long, I've been doing my thing. With the purpose I was sent by the king. The deep within. Shining a song that I sing. Song with feeling. Another song with meaning. With feeling. This is a mission. And stop me again. People! Easier. Live and direct. No turning back. Forever a dreamer. Na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh yeah. No turning back. No, never, 'cause I was born to win, and they can say whatever. Never gonna get me down. No turning back. No, never, 'cause I was born to win. Can say whatever. Never gonna get me down. My life is like an open book. See the storyline and come and take a look. It's a rocky road. Still I carry joy, yeah. I give up my troubles to the Most High. His powers stride and preserve I in every way. I am not a threat. No turning back. No, never. 'Cause I was born to win. Born to win. Anybody here? No. Try this road of life. I'm forever grateful. So I'm prepared for anything that come my way. Don't push on through. Get strong. I got to be strong. A true survivor. That's what I am. Because I was born to win. Never gonna get me down. I'm here. I'm coming here. Live and direct. Coming in the hot. Coming in the hot, as usual. Live and direct. Back in the tube. Tubing again. I love that tubing thing. Wake up, people! Here we go. We're there, alive, still. So we're going to do something. We're going to dream. We're going to do something with life. We're going to dream it. What about dreaming it during the day and think at night? You know, that's what it should be, the reverse. We dream at night, but during the day, we get on pause. It's like that's where the most of the stuff should happen. It's when we're awake. You know, when we're awake, we should do something, you know, even though we're stuck at work or stuff like that, there's always things we can do to advance in our, to be inspired, you know. It's not because often if we don't go after what we want in life is because we tell ourselves that we're tired and stuff. But I don't think it's being tired. I think it's more not being inspired. It's not being inspired. And when you're inspired, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. When you're inspired to do great, to do good, to do something with your life, nothing can stop you because you are inspired. It comes from inside. You know, it gotta come from inside. All the strength, all the power, it's all within us. You know, we don't have to seek for anything. It's all there. We have to seek it. It's inside, yeah. But we have to also make it burn, that fire. You know, light it up and make it burn. That's what we need. More people with more fire. Yeah. People that live their big story, like James says. People that live their big story. Live your big story. You know, share it with the world. Live your big story and share it with the world. That's what I say. First of all, discover your gift. We're all gifted with something here. None of us is made to be sitting in front of a TV. You know? We're all gifted into something, and it's to discover that gift and then bring it into the world. Want to share it? Want to share your gift? Then you're going to create a major shift inside you, for sure. The moment you decide to decide, you know, lazy people call you obsessed. Lazy people call me obsessed. I don't think I'm obsessed. I'm dedicated to a cause that is much greater than myself. And it's dedication. At one point, it become a dedication. You're just doing it. You're just doing it. You don't hold back. You just do it. Salut, Bozo. Salut, Bozo. Bozo is back. Yeah, no, it's just to stay. I'm going to have something new too. I asked Blackout J to make me some kind of I think they call it jingles or something. To start my show here, something he's going to yell something. I'm working on something with him. I just texted him. He's in studio for the weekend. So I said, hey, yo, Hovers, Blackout, make me something for my show. I'm going to connect with him after. But you see, this is what I do. That's the kind of thing that I would have dreamed, to ask an artist to make me a song, you know. But today I don't. I realize a man is just a man, and I approach them like nothing. But to me, before it would have been a big thing. Just the fear of to conquer that fear, to get in touch with people. You know, that's what prevents us from connecting also with each other is the fear. We're all in fear. We're all in fear of our shadow. We're afraid of our shadow. So for sure, we don't connect with people. But the moment I started to not be afraid of my shadow and really feel the being that I am, why be afraid? Afraid of what? I have one life to live. I'm going to be afraid. That's what I've realized. And then I said, okay, now it's time to start connecting. Now it's time to start connecting and expanding the network. And that's the most beautiful thing that ever happened, probably. But there's beautiful things that happen in my life, like the birth of my child. But the birth, I don't know if it's the birth. They call it the birth. I don't know if it's the birth. But anyway, the coming into this world of my child, that was an event. But awakening to who I was, and not, oh, I have a big pumpkin in the back. You seen my pumpkin, eh? Bozo, that's probably why you're laughing. It's a big, giant pumpkin. I've been dehydrating a pumpkin for the last 2 days. I'm going to make pumpkin powder after. I don't know if dehydrating is good, but I bought that machine, the dehydrator, so I'm going to try it and put the pumpkin in there. We'll see. And we'll make powder with it. So I'm busy dehydrating pumpkin. So that's why I said, oh, I'm going to bring that one. It's pumpkin season. Too. It's all the courges. Toutes les courges, ils sortent à cette temps-ci. So it's good to, even the butternut squash, you can dry it. And all the squash. They're pretty much all like the pumpkin. They don't have very much different taste. The squash is a squash to me, and pretty much 60% of the stuff you buy in the store is not really pumpkin. So it's either squash mixed with pumpkin, and they all taste the same. Pumpkin is very good. It's very good for you. I'm sure. Come on, look at the size of that thing. Imagine the power in there. Look at that thing. Imagine the power. That's what I see in veggies and fruit and stuff that is that have color. You know, we want to have a colorful life, so we need to eat stuff with color. That's the thing I realize also. Not only red blood, but things with color, fruit, veggies, and variate. You know, healthy should not be a goal. Should be not something natural to want to have a healthy life. But we have to motivate people to be healthy. We have to motivate ourselves for pretty much everything, because even for the habits, many of us like cigarettes and alcohol and stuff. So we have to stay motivated each and every day, because each and every day you have the possibility to fall back into dormancy and let go of your dream. So, you know, the focus is to keep focus on your dream, on your goal. I don't let things of Babylon distract me, because I know that's what it's there for, and I make sure I have a very, very high focus, so I don't let things like alcohol and stuff like that bothers me. Like I said, I'm high on life. I'm high on life. I don't need any substance to be high. I might smoke cannabis, but it's more to help me with the pain than be high. I'm high on life. That makes me high, just to do that talk, to have the opportunity to find the strength, to not the opportunity, but to have the capability of expressing that strength. And, you know, it's something that I can't let go. I can't not do it. I have to follow through. I have to, you know, I'm ordained to be great. It's like it's stronger than you. At one point I explained that you become stronger than you, and you just I don't know, you become a tugboat. Justin liked the tugboat. Justin wrote me a message, said, "Hey, that horn gives me energy, man." Yeah, we have to wake up. You know, stay awake. And maybe some of you put their computer beside their bed and put the screen on and wait for the horn to come on. I was imagining that. I was imagining Leslie beside the laptop beside her bed, and the horn waking her up, because she said sometimes she's missing it because she eats too much cookies or stuff. So sometimes she misses it. But Leslie, our heart is with you for sure. With all of us, you know, that's the thing that I've realized too, is that once you keep focus on your dream, keep focus on your goals, and you know, just breed more of that focus by taking more action. You know, that's all you need. All you need is to take more action. You start by small action. You master the little stuff. You know, I've mastered the little stuff first. I had to go out with my camera alone and make 1 video per day. That was something. Then 2 per day. Then I went up to 5. I said, oh, I can do more. I can maybe stay more and do 10. And find the inspiration, because at the beginning I didn't have that kind of inspiration. At the beginning, when I started on YouTube, I was making a video a day or something like that, posting once in a while. But at one point, I knew, first of all, I always been consistent in the stuff I do, but I knew I had to bring that into a certain consistency. I knew that. I'm not, but it's the inspiration. It's the inspiration we have to find. We have to find it. It's there. But once you're inspired to do great, you suddenly, nothing's gonna stop you. You're just gonna go. I'm telling you, try it. Try it. The best way is not to believe anything I say here. Is to try it and to know it. Who knows it, feels it. Now, your life is magic. Your life is magic, and the clearer you get, the more you notice it. But you have to be awake your conscience. We have to be men and women of conscience. You know, that's what we let go of, our conscience. We're unconscious because we're not present. We're not present. That's the truth. I don't know if you agree or not. That's the truth. I see it in society. It might, don't take things personal also. We cannot be here talking on YouTube and take things personal. So don't take things, even me, I don't take things personal. It's not about a little one person. It's about the whole waking up to who we are and how powerful we are and how much love we have in our heart. Yeah. And to not let that love die. We cannot let that love die. You know, that unconditional love that we have the power to bring them. And you know, it's gonna be a big job because the minds are twisted. That's the thing, is the mind and the heart are very much not aligned, and too many of us are lost to definitions. That's what I said yesterday. Once you're lost to definition, if you want to have your old reality defined, Babylon will take care of that. Babylon will take care of defining your reality from A to Z, and you have nothing to do, nothing to think about, nothing to. You don't even have to think for yourself. So I think that the most work that we should very much focus on is thinking for ourselves too, working on ourselves each and every day, finding that inspiration that allow us to rise. You know, you rise also by lifting others. Start lifting other people. Start lifting other people. Live for others. Don't live for yourself. Live for others. Give, give, give. Just give. It's a test. Can you give? Can you give? That's a test. If you can give, you know, you're gonna be given a test, and nothing's easy. That's not coming your dream or all you want in life unless you have a silver spoon in your mouth. Unless you have a silver spoon in your mouth and you have lots of means around you to make it happen fast, which is not the case of many people. Because if you have a dream, it's because you start probably from square one. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna take time. It takes patience. There's a lot of things that I have to acquire before I get to that state of a dream life that I have envisioned. I'm in the dream, I agree with you, but I want a little bit more out of life. I know life is bigger than my life, and I want to get in touch with life. I don't want toys and shit. I don't care about that. Their material stuff is there to scare us, I told you. But if we focus on dream and bringing more of that aliveness that we have into ourselves, into our dreams, it's going to come to fruition at one point. But I know I need patience, I need strength, I need focus, I need contribution. I can be afraid to contribute, can be afraid to wake up, can be afraid to wake up, you know, can be afraid of new, you know, it's no fear thing. It's no fear, and you just one day by day, walk towards your greatness. That's how I see it, and that's how I take it here. I don't put stress on myself coming here, and I'm having fun. First of all, I'm having fun. As you can see, I start this with the music and stuff, so I have fun doing it, and that's the essence also of doing what you love. You gotta have fun doing something. It's not only about pleasure and leisure, but if you don't find joy and fun in what you do, and you're not a bit silly with it, maybe it's not for you. You gotta be silly. You gotta bring a bit of silliness because come on, it's so. You know, you get to be on YouTube. I think the YouTube thing, you gotta be a good entertainer, a good inspiration, and a good motivator. If you have those three, if you're a good entertainer, a good motivator, and you give inspiration to people, you lift others, you're probably gonna succeed on YouTube. That's what people look for, inspiration. That's what I've looked for, people with strength, people with inspiration. I went to Les Brown, other RSD motivation. They're very, very good. Check it out. I think it's RSD motivation on YouTube. I went through all their stuff. These guys are very, very they're great. You know, there's great people in this world that don't live with a mask. They might not have the same level of awareness of you, of everything that you have questioned. But listen, there's sometimes life, we're very busy and we don't think of questioning certain stuff. That doesn't mean we don't have a feeling of who we are deep inside. The world outside of ourselves, bunch of lies and deception anyway. So if you focus on that, that's the vibe you're going to experience. So it's to create your own landscape, your own world. not shrink in front of your greatness. Very important. Wake up each and every day and just I think, like I said often, is very much about contribution, and you can be afraid of contributing to making this place a better place. That's what I'm doing. I'm just contributing to the world being a better place to live. That's all I want. I just want less confusion. I don't want lies. I don't want lies. But the lies don't bother me so much, because we pretty much lie, all of us, every day, all day long. We lie. We live a lie anyway. We live a lie. So the lies don't bother me, and it doesn't bother anybody because you live it. So it doesn't bother. But it's the insult to our intelligence. This is what is bothering me, is the insult. It's like we're making fun of. We're being dumbed down here. So it's up to us to wake up and see life for what it is, how beautiful it is, and not a bunch of if you have, it's like there's two worlds, but not two worlds. There's one world. There's only what it is. But it's like there's a thing on TV, that will give you a certain reality of what's going on in the world, which is fabricated. Or if you unplug from that and you start looking at life really from a divine perspective and just with your own thoughts, then you find a lot of mystery into life. This is what I want to bring back into my life, mystery and discovering every day. But that brings a lot of mystery into my journey, because I have to stretch each and every day to dive deep, solo, live and direct. But I love it. I love it. It makes me feel alive. Makes me stretch. It gives me, I have that focus. It gives me the strength to keep that focus and not to fall into temptation. Like I can come on. It's all over me. I'm not immune against anything. But if I keep my focus, if I keep my my vibes pure and clear, I don't think this stuff can come and scare me. Because that's what it's there for. Everything is for fear harvesting shit. So I don't. If we all keep our focus, we don't fall into distraction. What's gonna happen? Is you're gonna start working on your life work, and that's what you're. It's all you need to find. All you need to find is the inspiration. My advice to you: wake up, people! Yeah, man. It's the inspiration. We need to find more inspiration with life. This is what I found I missed in my life, Lou. Is not inspired enough, not focused enough, just mind too busy and too nonsense. So you become completely unfocused. You go astray from the divine vibration, and you stuck in your little bubble, and you live for yourself, and you think that's life. And suddenly I realized that there was other people around me. It's like, hello, there's something here, Liz. And then I don't know. You just want to connect. You just want to. I think it's opening your heart. Also, it makes you feel good. Makes me feel good to live more from something that is true than something that is fake. Makes me feel more alive too. I find a lot of inspiration into this, into removing the mask and suddenly tap into my heart and following my heart. And if I listen to my my brain, my mind, soul, I don't know what is up there. If I listen to me, if I listen to the voice inside my head, where they come from, those voices, that's another thing very interesting. When you think, because we're capable of talking without talking. We're capable of hearing without using our ears. So where is the seat of all this? That's the conscience. That's what talks inside you because I can talk, emits the vibration, but I can also talk in my head without talking. So where is it's that kind of stuff interests me a lot. I think a lot about that kind of stuff. But I think it's just the brain. I think it's all happening in the brain. I think it's just Matter of it's a muscle, and it's a muscle. It's a muscle, that thing, and we have to work it. And I think the more you stay inspired, the more you work at your stuff, the more your brain works, and the more you're going to be inspired. To be inspired, you have to put that thing in motion and function. I think that's a lot about being inspired and following your heart, aligning everything, for sure. Don't want to be in discordance, in discord. You want to be in harmony with your mind, with your heart, and everything together. Don't want to be in discord. So that's not the goal. But I think if we can succeed, what I was saying about the brain, I was going to say something. Forget. Inspiration. Yeah. You are very good to come here every day and find something to say. Very inspiring. The camera is not my thing, but you give me, That's it. That's what we need. That's what I'm here for, Bozo. We don't have to stress out with that. Like I said, the leap, you're gonna know when to take it. You don't have to stress out with awakening and living your dream and all this stuff. I'm here in this journey. This is my thing. This is my dream, my living dream, and I come and share it with you to share my inspiration and hoping. By not hoping, I know one day it's going to get to you. One day it's going to get to you, and you're going to be ready to take the leap. But it took me a long time. It took me like a year and a half, a good year of listening to Les Brown and all those motivational speakers before a lot of music. I listened to a lot of music, and even Perfect Gizmani in one of his songs says, "Speak the truth." He said very fast. He said, "Speak the truth," and he says, "Living a good life that depends on you." Just that got to me a lot. Listening to all the music and listening. So that's why it's important to listening to people that inspire you. Stay with people that inspire you, with the vibe that you feel that inspire you, because at one point you're just going to take the leap to greater you. It's just we have to find that greater. We're greater than great, but we have to get there. We have to get there, and that's by staying inspired and working at your stuff, your life work. We all have some. Come on, we have to find it. Also, it's to find it. But I think you go with your passion, go with what you love. Me, it's reggae music. It's motivation. I'm a very, very motivated guy, but I've never been inspired. So now I found the inspiration with the motivation. So nothing can really stop you once you're inspired. Like I say, I'm very, very inspired to do that each and every day. I always find something to say, because life is, first of all, the greatest thing I have is life. And why would I not give thanks for it each and every day that I wake up? I'm so happy to be alive. Just that. Just be here, alive, like this, talking and breathing, and just that I give thanks. So just this motivates me to come here and talk to you guys and just share the vibes and share the good vibes and the joy and we hold the joy. We're capable to hold the joy in the moment, which is very, very empowering. Very empowering. If you can hold joy in the moment, it's very empowering. And I think we're doing a good job by staying. By me, I'm always been very consistency. It's like patience and consistent action. That's what you need. That's what Les Brown always said. You need patience and consistent action. So I have patience and I do consistent action. I'm dedicated to be not only here, but be present with life each and every day. Not only here, it's not the only place where I'm present. I'm trying to be present in my everyday, every second of the day. And that's a challenge sometimes, because there's stuff to take you out the moment. So that we are conscious of that. We identify it, and then we get rid of it, the distraction. And if you want to change again, is this just a dream to change, or do we really want it to change, or it's just a dream? But if you want to change, we're going to stop talking. We're going to stop talking, and we're going to walk the talk. That's what's going to happen if we want it to change. And I think it's a time where humanity should move. We should definitely start to move because look at all the nonsense that's happening in Babylon. We're not going to enumerate all their nonsense because we would be here for the winter. There's a lot. Lots of nonsense. And if we get caught up into their nonsense, forget about your dream. It's just, to really be able to bring that dream to life, you need everything. Me, I'm sure about that I need everything aligned, not into the evil construct, but into the dream of life, into the good vibration. Align yourself with good vibration, with good vibes, with clear vision. Clarity is power. If you have clarity in where you're going, it's power. Then you need patience. Patience and clarity is very, very important. If you're not patient, if you rush things, it's not a clock thing. It's not a clock thing. It's not about the clock and the calendar. When I say timing, it's much more divine than that. It's a divine timing. It's outside of this evil construct. Evil construct, or maybe it's not that evil, but I doubt it. I doubt that the Babylonian or the occultists are behind everything that we experience in this world. So probably some kind of a construct. But I think also when I look at the time, what they have done with the time, like the hours, like it's all synchronized also with the sun. So it might not be that evil. Sometimes we get caught up in hype and we believe everything, just like we believe that our cars are polluting the air. I don't think so. I don't buy into that hype, because we would all be dead by now. If the cars would be polluting that much, the air, people on the side of the street in Montreal being gassed by bus constantly would be fucking dead. We would collapse on the ground or something. Like the fact that we're still here with all these emissions, these are recycled by plants. And CO2, from what I know, is very important. That's what we breathe in and out. So it's... Sometimes we get caught up in a lot of hype. That's my opinion. Might not be the truth, but it's my opinion. But I think we get caught up in hype. We let the hype of the world get to us, and then because we have no living dream really to work on, and once you have a living dream, you let go of the hype and the nonsense and the illusion, and because you're focused on your stuff. So I think the lack of having something to work on, a big dream, a big goal, is taking our mind into the Babylon stuff, the conspiracy world, the rabbit hole. Me, I'm detoxing from that shit. I'm detoxing from YouTube truthers and fanatic truthers. People, they go fanatic with this. You think you go fanatic because you find out that you've been dumbed down all your life and you've never freaking look around. So now you feel kind of frustrated and you want to go into the world and express it. And I understand, but it's much more than that. It's much more than that. It's much more than, what we're doing during that time. During that time, we attach all our focus and our vibes to the Babylon stuff. We're not creating a living soul, a living dream. That's my point. And your focus is where it is. Your focus is very, very important to cultivate and to preserve. That's the whole thing. That's what you need. You need to have a clear focus. Like a camera that zooms on an object. You don't want to lose the sight of your what you have. Keep your eyes on the prize, because these things are there to distract you. I know today I have experienced it. That's why I talk to you here out of experience. I have experienced that nonsense on YouTube. I've been caught up into that rabbit hole for a while. I've been talking about it here a lot, about these Babylonian and stuff like that. So not really caught up, but I think I've seen early what was there was a psyop behind that flat earth thing. There's a psyop. The whole world is a psyop. The whole world is a psyop. So you don't think that stuff on YouTube is not a psyop? Come on, the whole world's a psyop. So it's a mind game. It's a mind control game. Once you free your mind, means you think for yourself. To me, freeing your mind, that's what it is. It's thinking for yourself, nothing else. It's not taking other people's reality and make it your own. It's to think for yourself. It's to keep that vibes flowing into the right direction. That's what we all need. We all need more vibrancy, a higher vibration. Like I said, high on life. That's what we need, to be high on life, not low on life. We need to be high on life. But right now we're on low vibration. It's like it's vibrating, but very subtle. And some people, you can feel the vibe. You know, we have the power to bring more light to the wake, to the one that, because there is people that are very, very close to super, super self-realization of who they are. And they just need that little, insight from you or from others to make them see a much more light than they need to wake up to the fullest. Because I thought I was awake. I thought I was awake. I thought I knew. I know nothing. Today I know nothing, and I'm okay not knowing. The goal is not to know everything and to pump your chest thinking you know everything. We don't know. Pump your chest to face Babylon and the world, but don't pump your chest thinking you know everything. Because you probably don't know too much, just like all of us. We all been dumbed down. It's a bunch of lies. And yeah, that's what I found. It's just, I don't know. The whole world is insane. The whole world has gone mad. The whole world has gone mad. And especially if you look at their madness, propagating fear, then you're caught up in something. Like, I imagine sometimes that there's people caught up on TV. I wonder what kind of vibe I know what kind of vibe they get from that, because I got it before myself, but it's such a low vibration. Such a low vibration. Terrible. Yeah. But we're out of this. We have unplugged. We have pulled the plug away from the Babylonian people. So we're detoxing and do my thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. But in the same time, it's very important. Me, I find the importance of doing your thing. Yeah, time doing and sharing it. The world is of utmost important. I think to at one point, we have to share our gift. We have to share our gift. We've been gifted. It might take a long time for you to find your gift, to express it, to create that major shift. But I think it's something we all want and need. We all want to sense more from life. It's just the fear that holds us back. But we all want to sense more from life. I don't think anybody's eager to live a better life here. So we all want more vibration, higher vibration, more vitality, more strength. We all want that. I don't think anybody here wants to stay on low vibes. Our goal is to raise our vibration, but it's also we are our own worst enemy also in the process. And very often, this is what happens in many people. Why people sleep is because they let the enemy inside them take over themselves. And the enemy is the mask, the enemy is the ego, the enemy is everything. Is everything that prevents you from being yourself. That's the enemy inside you, and that's what's run your life. That's what ran my life pretty much all my life, was the enemy inside. Instead of me, myself, taking ownership for my life, stepping into my my being and being who I am, being what I'm supposed to do here, doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not afraid. I know I am born to win. Life wants me to win. Life wants you to win. Life wants us to win. Life don't want us to stay miserable. Come on. That's for sure not. And life is about winning. Life, I think, I never seen myself as a loser. There's people that constantly cannot imagine living, because I think it's a lot about, I don't know. There's something with us that we stay on pause. It's like we stay on pause. Just like in kettles on making brew and smoke. So just tune in. Hi all, Genix. And the whole horn blower beating the motivation drums. Nice. Yeah, man. Good vibration. That's it. That's it. Good vibes. Good vibes. That's all we need. Good vibes. Time to wake up. We need, you know, we need more energy. We need more energy for our life. That's what we need. And energy, again, energy, because sometimes we're going to feel tired. And again, it's not because you're tired, it's because you're uninspired. There's a difference between being tired and being uninspired. Because once you're inspired, forget about sleeping. And sometimes I come here with 4 hours sleep, and I still yap my mouth like fucking crazy for an hour because I'm inspired. I'm not tired. I'm inspired. So once you're inspired, it takes over your tiredness. Forget about being tired. That's done. That's forget. Bye-bye. No more tiredness. You're inspired. So when you're inspired, that's why people that are inspired, they go far. They go far in life because they don't let the worries of life, the tiredness, and the little things that can potentially hold us back stay on pause. No, we go forward. I go forward with life, and I know life wants me to win, but I know it's not going to be easy. Ha! That's the thing. It's not easy, but it's good. It's good when it's not easy. People! It's good when it's not easy, because if it's too easy, you know, I think it's better to expect life hard. Expect life hard. It should be easy after. But if you expect everything to be easy, you know, no one said that life would be fair. Like I said the other day, and I say that often, the birds eat worms. You eat fair, but they still eat worms. They eat them alive too. You know, so life is not fair. Life is not... it should be fair, you know. It should be fair, but due to the construct and the what we have made out of life right now, for sure, the fairness is not there. Too much suffering, too much nonsense, evil stuff, and it's so insane that it's even insane to even talk about it. To even talk about it, because it's so unreal. You know, the way we live and the what we do with life is so unreal that it's even insane to just talk about it, I find. That's why I try to really detox myself from all that nonsense and let go, because it's too insane. It's like, that's not me, first of all. I'm not like that. I'm not insane. I'm not a psychopath. I'm not a killer. I'm not, but that's what everybody does, you know. So I'm very, very try to make my own world here, because this is very insane, the world. And me, I'm a big lovey bear, so I don't intend to participate in their madness of hate and no. I'm into shining love and shining a force that I am inspired with, and that's it. It's just inspiration. It's nothing more than inspiration, I think. And you overcome a lot of stuff with inspiration, then you're going to survive. You're going to survive. Because we exist. Yeah, but I think it's a lot about, like I said, not only surviving. We must be survival. We're all survival, for sure. I went through some wicked stuff in life, and I'm still here. So it's, yeah. We're wide awake, aware, and active. Club, do join me on Facebook. It's my group page. All welcome. Yeah, for sure. But I don't know, these things, Facebook and stuff, I'm trying to let go more and more, because I find it distract me more than anything. I'm trying to... No, not that I don't go. I go sometimes, but I find it's a bit of a distraction. So I'm trying to detox a bit from the fake book world. And it's a lot about ego, I find. Even in groups, you're going to go in, and it's... There's too much ego still. It's very hard sometimes to make a deep relationship with people, and even people that fanatic truthers, you call them out there, that is, I don't know. It's very because I see it in their writings, and there's a lot of trauma still, a lot of trauma into us, a lot of trauma, and we don't recognize that trauma, how deep it is, the self-obsession, like we have discussed with Arthur.
all those shows were very, very deep stuff in there. I suggest, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the Truman Show. And the show culture and the self-obsession. And, that stuff that, anyway, life is good. No drama. No time for drama. No time for drama. No time for drama. That's what I posted in my video yesterday. I have no time for drama. Leave that to other people. The drama, the gossip, the nonsense, I'm done with this. I'm at an age. I'm at an age also. I'm at a point in life. I'm not an age, but I'm at a point in my life where I have to do something. I have to do something, or it's a spiritual suicide at one point. And tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'm starting to have gray hair and stuff. So maybe that made me realize that I had to start moving or something. But I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. You wait to have a to be more mature. But even that maturity, I think we're all babies in Babylon. Don't wake the baby. That's what Babylon. It's full of babies. We're all, it's just adult in the infant stage still. It's pretty much what we are, because we are very, very oblivious to that shitstem, and we don't take any responsibility towards the world. We're very, we don't care. Welcome to plain Earth, where at least I think, I don't know, how many billion are we? We're not 6-7 billion. I don't think this is true. I don't think this is true. I don't think we're that much. I would say maybe 4, 3. I don't know. It seems a lot, billions of people. Like, I don't know. I think that's another thing to scare us. The world population, they lie on everything, so they have to lie on the world population for sure, and I don't buy their nonsense. Cruise ship! No, I think it's a joke, 600 million. But no matter how many we are, we don't care too much. We don't care, because if we would care, we would have done a change by now. So it's to bring back the drive for caring, the drive for contribution, the drive for rising, the drive. We have to activate a lot of stuff into us, even me today. That's why I'm here, to activate that stuff, to feel more alive, to activate those drives constantly, and then bang, it's fully activated, and I'm suddenly into a mega dream. So that's what I'm seeking. I'm doing my thing, and I keep focused, and I want to stay alive. I want to stay alive, and not only alive, I want to feel alive. I want to feel. It's good to stay alive, but we have to feel things too. And then it's good to see things. It's good to see the change in the world, but you must feel it too. How do you feel it? You become it. You become the change. You become what you want to. Anything that you want to feel, you have to become it. Or else, how do you want to feel it? How do you want to feel it if you don't become it? So you must become it. Very important. Let go of the drama. Become the fullest of the story. Live your big story, people. Live your big story. Haha. That's my bro James. Wanderlust Estate. Wanderlust Estate. Check him out. James. He's on a weight loss challenge. Yeah, man. He's going around with his van in the States now. He's on a weight loss challenge, and he's doing great. I find he has great vibe, the guy. I like his vibe a lot. There's people like that just vibe with you, vibe with I don't know, there's something with that guy. I like his message at the end. Live your big story and do something each and every day to reduce world sucks. And I loved it when I heard that. I'm like, oh, he brought a smile on my face so big when I had goosebumps when I heard it, because I felt his message so strong, and his passion and his dream and his, you feel that once. Also, that's the thing with dreamers. We get in touch with other dreamers, and we really feel their feeling, their journey, and then that's why dreamers get together. That's normal. At one point, you want to be with great minds, people that dream, people that have goals, people that, and that's what you want to be and have around. Things that inspire you, people that inspire you. You want inspiration? Inspiration will save you. So you gotta have stuff around you that inspire you. If you have nothing to inspire you, how do you want to be inspired? So go meet people, go out, connect, meet people. People are gonna inspire you a lot, especially on YouTube. We're such a wonderful people doing. I give thanks for who we are. We're such a great people. If you look on YouTube, there's so much wonderful people. James, all kinds of people. I'm not gonna name them all because the list is long, but there's a lot of wonderful people, and we're doing a good job at inspiring each other. And I think it's just about that. It's just staying inspired. I'm not gonna change the whole world. I'm not here to save the world. I'm here to save myself, maybe in the process. But yeah, it's just to I don't know, to do something each and every day, like James said, to reduce world sex. That's, the world has gone mad. So you're either part of the solution or you're part of the problem. It's your choice. And your awareness and the stuff that you know is the stuff that you know. It's not about that. It's about us. And we're all sleeping and not even living our dreams, living our greatness, speaking out. We're silent. Stop changing the world. Change yourself. There's a lot of things we have to change in ourselves before we even look out into the world. Before I even looked out into the world to try to be the change, I had to change stuff. So the process of changing is long, for sure. It's long. Gonna be a bit confusing, but it makes you feel good, brings you back to life. You probably have to die few times here before you really feel alive. Before you really feel alive. Telling you, feeling it. Not just sensing, if you sense it, you feel it. But I mean, not just knowing that you're alive, feeling it. That's it. Because I know I'm alive, I'm here. But feeling it is a whole different thing. A whole different thing. To me, it's oh yeah. A whole different thing. But that's what we have to get in touch with. That's life. Life. With my mega pumpkin. You saw that thing? Huge, eh? It's bigger than my head. Much bigger than my head. I'm gonna probably cut it today. Put it in the dehydrator, but I need the sheets in my dehydrator. I don't have I put parchment paper and it got stuck a bit to the parchment paper, and it's gonna be a job to take off. It's non-sticky, but maybe I'll do a video with my enterprise of a pumpkin dehydration session. I've never tried it. I'm trying it, and I'm gonna make a pumpkin powder and put that in smoothies and stuff, and just keep the vibes flowing. You need color. We need a colorful life, colorful rhythm. That's good. And can we watch when you carve your pumpkin? Yeah. I'm gonna. But maybe I'll make a live video. Maybe tomorrow morning. Yeah, maybe I'll bring that in the kitchen upstairs, and we'll the live while I fix that pumpkin. I'll put it on the dehydrator also. We're gonna carve it. I'm cooking it like an hour and a half. Slice it in half, put it down in your cookie sheet or whatever, and cook it for an hour and a half at 350, 325 if it's convection. And then you take it out an hour and a half after, and you just peel the skin. The skin comes off by itself, and the whole pumpkin is good. The skin is very, very thin once it's cooked, and it comes out all by itself. And it's very easy. And then you cut it. You make it in puree. I make it in puree with my immersion blender. It's called an immersion blender. And I make it in puree, and that's it. And then I put it on the sheet, on the parchment, on my rack in my dehydrator, but it's sticking to the parchment paper. I woke up this morning, I went to check the dehydrator, and I whoops, problem, Houston. We're gonna need some rocket science. No, I need the good sheets. I need the good sheets that go with the Excalibur. It's the dehydrator, but there's good sheet. It's like to make fruit roll-ups. I think you need special sheets for that. I gotta go check for this. But I've tried with parchment paper because I'm cheap. Still didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money on sheets and that. So I tried to. I'm cheap. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I buy what I need, not what I want. But I needed. I think I need the sheet now because it's. I don't know. It's curling the paper. And once it's drying, it's making the paper curl, and it's all stuck into the dry stuff. And you have to peel it. And I'm going on to a good job today. I'm gonna peel parchment paper, but I'm gonna also see if I can. Rise and shine. So, people, I'm gonna let you go, and we'll be back. Back tomorrow, probably in the kitchen. Yeah, I'll set up something, and we broadcast live and direct with the pumpkin. I'll try to go get the sheets today. Maybe if I can get those sheets today, it should be a cooking store here around that have those. Should not be only online. They sell that dehydrator everywhere, so I should be able to find the proper sheets. And then tomorrow I'll make that video live in my kitchen. Yeah, the eat will be in the kitchen. Yeah, yeah. See ya. I'm out. And I'll be back another now. Until then, live your big story and do something every day, like James says, to reduce world sucks. Very, very good message. Big up, James! Big up, James! Very great message. Do something each and every day to reduce world sucks and so that we live in a better world. Don't think you're going to change the world. Change yourself. Just create more vibes. That's all it is. And clear the lies, and don't tell lies and stuff, and be aware, and then you just take on life by the color, and that's it. That's all. It's your turn. It's your day, your time, your life. It's like, what are we waiting for? So, ciao, people. Ciao, people. Use a wipe of coconut. Oh, I didn't think of that. Put coconut oil, a little layer of coconut oil on the sheet, on the parchment sheet you talking about? Okay, use a wipe of coconut oil on your paper. That's cheap to buy. It's good for cooking. And yeah, I have coconut oil here. Yeah, I use it often, but I'll do that. That's a great idea. I'll try it. Just a little wipe of coconut, and then put the stuff, the dry stuff, to dry on it. You see? I came here this morning. I found a solution to my problem. I had the sheet sticking, and now Mia is telling me, yeah. Wow. You see? Each one teach one. That's what I keep telling you. That's why I come out like this, to learn things. So now each one teach one, and even Mia, look, never thought of it. I never thought of it. I was like, okay, I'm going to go buy it. No, just I'm going to take a little thing and a little thing of coconut oil, and I'll tell you tomorrow if it works. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to go do it now. I'm going to take out the other ones and go do it now. But I never thought of it, you see? Each one teach one. Sometimes I'm too, I don't know. Maybe I'm too much in my mind. Yeah. So, people, I'm out. See ya. Rise and shine. Do something every day. For what? Reduce world sucks. Like my bro James says. Check him out. Wanderlust Estate. Wanderlust Estate. Check him out. He's great. Great vibe, the guy. I like him. That's my kind of guy that I like, that I really pick up the vibe. And it's not a guy that speaks about harsh truth. He just lives his thing. He lives his big story. I don't care. I'm trying to get away a bit from fanatic truthers because it's so fucked up. And the ego and the takes over. And so I prefer sometimes go to people that are innocent, that don't know too much, and that are just, then the ego and the thing of illusion of knowing, and it's sometimes I just like people that just live their big story, without when the information is due to come to them, they're going to meet people that's going to tell them. But it's everything is synchronized, organized with the divine. And I think if people come your way to teach you something, it has a meaning. So it's not because you're not aware that you're a clown, or it's just, but you might live your big story like James do. So it's just we might not talk about the same stuff here. Like, my thing is my thing, his thing is his thing, but that doesn't mean we cannot sit down or inspire each other. Inspire each other, very important, and that's what he does. That's what he does. Big up, James. Yeah, give you something to do and new stuff. Yeah, well, oil-proof paper. Yeah, grease-proof paper. Yeah, I think parchment paper is grease-proof now. I think so. Anyway, I'll check it out. I'll try and, try many different things. That's the essence of life, trying new things and learning, live and learn, and contribute. Seek out to others, each one to each one. We're all here to stay. Once you're inspired, nothing can stop you. So find that inspiration. Like I said, I kept talking about that inspiration today. Find it. Don't let it go. Once you have found that inspiration, you have cultivated it like day after day. Nothing will stop you. You're not even tiredness. You're not going to be tired. You're going to be inspired. And never mind tired. Sometimes I come here, I tell you, with 4 hours sleep, I barely slept because I was up late or reading or doing stuff. So sometimes I pass out on the couch and I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I fucking sore neck and I have to go in my bed and wake up again 3 hours after to come here. But that I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I'm inspired. That's what I'm telling you. Try it. You'll see. I'm sure who feels it knows it. The moment you're inspired, the sleeping thing and all that stuff, yeah, you give importance to your sleep, you give importance to your health to be balanced, but also you start to freaking rise, for sure. So I'm out. I think I have to get in touch with my bro Blackout J for my. Bye bye.